Welcome back to another episode of Dead by Daylight Myths. Welcome back to another episode of Dead by Daylight Myths Busted. Today we're going to be focusing our inquisitive glare at the upcoming Chapter 24 Roots of Dread via the recently released PTB. Let's begin. Dissolution works with Spirit Fury. This one was submitted by Cody, Bauer, and Scoop Cannon. Dissolution is one of the Dredge's new killer perks, which 3 seconds after injuring a survivor activates for 20 seconds. Anytime a survivor vaults over a pallet while inside your terror radius, that pallet will become broken once the vault ends and the perk deactivates. Spirit Fury, meanwhile, gains a token every time you break a pallet. When you've broken 2 pallets and are stunned by a pallet, that pallet is broken. The question is this: does Spirit Fury gain stacks when a pallet is broken via Dissolution? Let's find out. Residual Manifest works with Ace in the Hole. This one was submitted by the Jamie Dodger. Residual Manifest is one of the new survivor perks. After blinding the killer suffers from the blindness status effect for 30 seconds, which means that they won't be able to use any aura reading abilities. Residual Manifest also grants the ability to rummage through an open chest once per trial. This rummage will guarantee a basic flashlight. Ace in the Hole, meanwhile, guarantees a very rare add-on and has a 50% chance for a second uncommon rarity add-on to be applied when retrieving an item from a chest. But will Ace in the Hole cause Residual Manifest's rummaged flashlight to have these add-ons? You grab a survivor mid-hide if you teleport to a locker they're currently climbing into. This one was submitted by Raphael. This one's gonna be a little bit difficult to test, but we'll try our best. When the Dredge teleports to a locker that a survivor is already hiding in, they are grabbed. But what would happen if a survivor is mid-climb as you teleport into a locker? Will you still grab that survivor? Begin hiding. Yeah, you get sucked in. You can lock another survivor in a locker. This one was submitted by TJ. What happens if you try and lock a door that another survivor is hiding in? Okay, jump in the locker, jump in the locker. Can you lock that door? You can't lock the door. There's no option to lock the door. There is no range on teleporting back to the remnant. This one was submitted by Alessandro Scala. Probably not pronounced that right, sorry man. This is a fairly easy one. As the Dredge, when you activate your teleport ability, you leave behind a remnant that you can teleport back to. But what's the range on this? Could you, for example, teleport between exit gates, across the entire map even? Let's find out. This might take a minute. Nice. Yeah, sweet. You can lock a locker while the Dredge is inside it. This one was submitted by Jara. Another easy one. Don't really need to describe this, do I? What happens when you lock a locker that the Dredge is already inside? Oh! So if you try and lock a locker that the Dredge is inside of, you get pulled out. I didn't know that. You can deception or locker while the Dredge is inside it. This one was submitted by Danyanetta. And yet again, another easy one. Deception allows you to feign entering a locker. The doors swing open and shut, a noise notification is given to the killer, and your scratch marks are suppressed. But what happens when you deception or locker that the Dredge is currently inside of? Will the deception still work? And finally, you can immediately rekindle a totem broken with Shattered Hope by using Pentimento. I had this from a few people, but Z-Burn, I believe, was the first. I've saved the best for last. There's a new general killer perk. That means it's available for everyone, called Shattered Hope or Boon Destroyer, as it's named in the code. That's true, by the way. When you snuff a totem, you actually destroy it instead. Okay, cool. But with the artist, we got Hex Pentimento, which allows you to perform a ritual on a cleansed totem to resurrect it as a rekindled totem. So, does a boon destroyed via Shattered Hope count as a cleanse, allowing you to immediately resurrect the totem? Let's find out. And there you have it, another set of DBD myths busted. What are your thoughts on this PTB? Are you happy with it? Sad? Scared of the dredge? Let me know in the comments, and if you have any suggestions for future myth-busting videos, and if you have any suggestions for future myth-busting videos, make sure to leave them with the word myth somewhere in your comments. A big thank you to my patrons, Think Sometimes, JoelBrook182, Kurt Gardner, AVR Razor, and Channel Manager, Chipstar878. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This is going to be satisfying. You know what else is going to be really satisfying? This.